Hi, gorgeous. I can't wait to share the cards that I have for you this week. So we're going to dive right in. This is for August 4th through until the 11th, 2025. The first card out is showing us the theme for the week, what the angels most want you to know, and who we're working with this week. And so it's Archangel Michael who has shown up, which surprised me, and I'll tell you why later. This is the week of the Lion's Gate. The 8th of the 8th is when the portal opens, the energy peaks. So it's a really powerful week, lots of energy coming in. This, the Nine of Michael, is showing you that you might be feeling a bit of chaos in your thinking. You might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, feeling the intensity of the energy as overwhelming thoughts, maybe racing thoughts. Maybe you're thinking of worst case scenarios, you're worrying or you're anxious. The key is to go breathe, put some energy tree roots into the earth, maybe go for a walk in nature, touch a tree, do something to bring yourself into feeling more grounded. What is it for you? You know, even sometimes drinking a glass of water and eating an apple is enough to ground your energy. So what the Archangel Michael is saying here is that anything that feels like fear or worry is unnecessary. You are being aligned right now into a higher energetic timeline. Of course, we're all doing different life paths, different life lessons, different soul contracts, but things are being shifted for you right now, and you're really being asked to let go a little bit. Stop trying to control everything with your mind. Stop trying to think of worst case scenarios, because that's all worry is, right? It's you trying to run into the future to control it from a negative perspective, fear perspective. So here we have this beautiful soul sitting up in bed. It's nighttime, and this owl is coming through the window. So this is like you might be having a dark night of the soul, which is where you start to question everything in your life. Like, have I made the right decisions? Am I good enough? Why haven't I got this by now? Why haven't I done that by now? You're comparing yourself, you're overthinking, and it's all an illusion of the ego. A dark night of the soul is really a dark night of the ego. But never fear, because your soul never sleeps. Your soul is with you all the time, and so are your angels. And so there's a piece of you that knows when you're thinking these things. Oh, I'm getting ringing in my ears. That the angels, that it's okay, that it's really not true. The reason it feels so bad is because you've stepped away from the truth, right? It feels so wrong. It feels awful and off because you're thinking along the lines of fear rather than the divine truth. So the owl signifies the wisdom coming in. So if you're feeling that way, put the light on, light a candle, put some music on, talk to your angels. If you've got oracle cards, give yourself a reading. Ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords of fear and calm you down and protect you against lower energies. Because sometimes when we feel anxious, we're not just doing our own fear, we're sometimes picking up on other people's fear too. And that's not their fault, it's us, right? You're open, you're intuitive, and you're forgetting to protect your energy. So here, the message on the card, I'll read it for you. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on what you want, because you're a powerful manifester, and release all of the worry, guilt, and regret, and all the stuff of beating yourself up. Release that to your angels. The high pitched ringing in your ear is often the angels bringing through a message. When I'm about to say something they want me to say, they'll turn up the ringing, which they just did. I asked angels, what's the block for everyone this week? What do we need to know or look out for to make sure that we overcome the challenges? Oops, he's upside down. It's Archangel Michael again. He really is with you this week. So he's here standing on this rock by the ocean. There's a sun set, and he's wrestling with this big out of control hose pipe through which dark energy seems to be pouring. When Archangel Michael stands, if you see angels, but Archangel Michael stands with his wings right out, it means he's ready for action. So he's saying, hey, I'm coming in right now, and I'm going to help you with anything that feels out of control, including your thoughts in your life right now. Anything that feels off balance, anything that you feel is just encroaching on your happiness, your peace, your abundance, your success, whatever your goals are at the moment, your purpose, your intuitive channels, what feels out of control for you? And sometimes it isn't what's wrong with the thing, it's that our approach to it. right? You can have too much of anything, right? Even a good thing you can have too much of, and it can give you bellyache or it can make you unhappy. Your work might be amazing. If you do too much work, you're going to get stressed and drained and out of balance. If you go on a fitness campaign and then you do too much, you can actually, pull a muscle or something. So sometimes it's not that you've got to get yourself rid of something toxic. You've got to get rid of the behavior that's making it toxic. Make sense? Are you setting your boundaries? Are you cutting cords? Are you saying no to things that really don't fit for you? What has sort of become like an overgrown weed in your life and it's causing you problems, and maybe you didn't want to admit it, but now you have to face it? Archangel Michael is here. He's going to help you cut the cords to it, release it, guide you away from it to find a better way. He's saying there is a better way. You need to look at it from a different perspective, be more positive. So I said, angels, what is the guidance? What's the step we can take this week? Now, you won't believe this, but this is the card. It's the Lion's Gate this week, and it's Archangel Ariel, whose name means Lioness of the Divine. And she's sitting here watching that sunset. Or maybe it's sunrise, seeing as he was having a dark night of the soul, the sun is coming up. Now, Lion's Gate is when Sirius, the sun, and Earth come into alignment. It creates this energetic gateway. It opens up, brings new light, new energies that we've been waiting to come in. Have you felt like July was like a huge exhale or huge inhale, and we're just ready to now breathe out? It's like it's been building and building and building. In fact, I was like, please get me to the end of July. I can't wait for it to tip over into August. So now that we're here, because of the Lion's Gate, this is what we've been waiting for. So if you've been waiting for your ship to come in, you've been waiting for new energy, you've been waiting for a problem to be resolved, this is all possible now, especially on August 8th. So August 8th, when it absolutely peaks, that light comes shining through, we get new angels, we get new energy, new consciousness. If you're following and believing in the ascension, that this is very, very significant. 8th of the 8th, 2025. I've got an event on Zoom, an online guided soul journey channeled with the angels, the Lyrans and Pashats, which are lion star guides, lion-headed star guides. I'm really excited about that. We're going to do crystal healing to the crystalline layers of Mother Earth. So come join me if you'd like to. Link in caption or comments. So here, the message of this card is strength. Again, they're giving us the 11, which is watch your thoughts. The 11 is also the number 11, or 1111, is an energetic gateway. So it shows you, if you see 1111 or 11 on a number plate or your docket or whatever, it's the angel saying to you, you're manifesting something right now and it's about to walk into your life. So you better make sure that what you're thinking is aligned with what you want rather than what you don't want or distracted thoughts. So if you see 1111, that's a moment to make a wish. It's your moment to say, angels, I'm ready to welcome abundance, good health, love, whatever it is that you're calling in into my life. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this. And you better believe it. The more you say it, the more you think it, the more you visualize it and feel it, it's going to come through for you. So what's your wish for the Lion's Gate? Because we've got an 11 and we've got the 8, right? The 8, abundance coming through. The message on this card, it shows Ariel with a lion, and it says strength through grace, kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So this is a time of letting go what no longer serves you. So what's happened in the previous few weeks and months that you now need to let go of? Could it be this out of control hose pipe? Maybe you need to forgive someone. Maybe you need to let go of some guilt and shame. Maybe you need to release something that has become a problem or a burden for you. It's time to close the door. They're literally showing me closing the door, leaving the keys behind, and walking into a new life, a new beginning. And it's like you can't take that heaviness with you. You've got to close the door on something. So what is it for you? Maybe on August 8th, you could sit down with some paper, light a candle, and make a list of the things you're ready to let go of and forgive, And you can burn it. You could pour boiling water over it in a bowl to dissolve, or go bury it in the garden. Do something to release that. It's a nice ceremony to do. Archangel Ariel is like the divine feminine version of Archangel Michael. She's a warrior for the divine feminine. She will give you courage, strength. She'll remind you of who you really are. She puts you back into your power. So letting go, welcoming in the new, and reconnecting with your inner strength. Have you felt lately that perhaps your power has been sort of seeping away? You're giving it to other people, you're blaming, or you're feeling not good enough. Call your power back. Ariel will help you. She's also the angel of money, cash money, and abundance in general, and nature and animals. So if that's you, we love Ariel. And the final card is this beautiful one, the Five of Gabrielle. Everything is in divine and right order, even if it doesn't feel like it is right now. That's your affirmation. Dear angels, thank you for helping me to surrender, to let go of fear and impatience, and to stop beating myself up about what I haven't done. I am ready to welcome in new happiness, abundance, and peace, and I'm trusting and I have faith that what I want is falling into place. There's a sense here, or a need for patience, and patience doesn't mean you've got to wait a long time. There's a saying that goes, infinite patience creates immediate results. Let that sink into you at the moment. Infinite patience creates immediate results. Patience means I'm surrendering my need to try to control it. What did the angels say to us this week? That trying to control things, whether it be with our mind, our energy, we're holding on too tightly. Worry is a form of running into the future and trying to control the future. Let go of trying to control how something happens, when something happens. Because if you're trying to control things, you're actually creating an energy of resistance, which is pushing them away. So when you say, okay, I'm going to be patient, that means you're surrendering your need to control it. And if it's waiting in the wings, it can just move in and be there. And that's why infinite patience creates immediate results, because you're acting in faith and trust, and you're letting go of your human egoic need to try to control everything. I love Archangel Gabrielle is holding the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle, and this figure here is doing a jigsaw, but she can't find the pieces. So expect problems resolved, accept the missing pieces to arrive, expect what you've been asking for to show up, but your job is to surrender. If you want to do that, come and join me on Friday. If you can't join me live, there's lifetime access to the replay. We're going to be going on a journey to cut the cords of control and ego and fear, and connect with the lions and the angels, and bring healing into your own life and body, which will help you to surrender and welcome in new abundance. So I love this for you this week. How does this resonate with you? Tell me in the comments what's coming up for you that you know you've got to either let go of, or maybe you've been a bit controlling and a bit resistance. You know, resistance will always block us, and it can come up as guilt, shame, fear, worry, anxiety. It's just we're trying too hard to make things happen or force things in some way. I'm Rachel Scoltock, Angel Medium. Thank you so much for joining me for these Monday videos. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. I love to hear from you. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you at the Lions Gate. Happy Lions Gate, everybody.